this. Kyrie Irving is back in the news for a change. Nike co-founder Phil Knight said the relationship between Kyrie and Nike is likely severed for good. Nike announced last Friday that it has, quote, suspended its relationship with Irving after Kyrie tweeted a link to a film containing anti-Semitic material, and then at first seemed reluctant to backtrack or apologize for it. LeBron James weighed in on Kyrie from the training table this afternoon on Twitter. I told you guys, said LeBron, that I don't believe in sharing hurtful information, and I'll continue to be that way. But Kyrie apologized, and he should be able to play. That's what I think. It's that simple. Help him learn, but he should be playing. What he's asked to do to get back on the floor, I think, is excessive IMO. He's not the person that's being portrayed of him. Anyways, back to my rehab session. All right, and NBA insider Brian Windhorst back with me. And Windy, by the way, I am Jewish. I don't think Kyrie's intention was to, I think the Jewish people are collateral damage and it's kind of pro-black message in his mind. And the main thing you want to know is, where are you coming from, man? And he said, look, I apologize to Jewish people I offended. I'm not coming from a place of hate. Wendy, I'm good with that. Apology accepted. Turn the page, right? And I think some people might feel like if these measures the Nets are taking are too draconian, that people will be like, hey, wait a minute. And that kind of turns Kyrie into a victim, which you also don't want to do. What's your reaction to what LeBron tweeted?
Yep. So we've got a trend here. Jaylen Brown talked to the Boston Globe a few days ago, basically saying the same message that Kyrie should be allowed to play. Now you have LeBron James, who obviously carries a lot of weight, essentially applying some pressure to say that Kyrie Irving should play. Now, I agree that it's dangerous to turn Kyrie into a victim here. This is a bit of a stance there from LeBron that's interesting. To me, one of the big things will be when Kyrie Irving speaks publicly again, because he didn't get this suspension because of that tweet. He talked his way into this suspension, the way he handled the fallout, and he can talk his way potentially back onto the Nets or talk his way into a longer suspension. So to me, I think it's kind of dangerous for any player to offer this position before you hear from Kyrie Irving again. But LeBron obviously did this. He knows what kind of weight his voice carries, and he did it. And so now I expect this to become more of a conversation.
Wendy, we're up against it, but I'll just say I think that Kyrie is not very capable of expressing himself clearly in public, and the more people ask him about it, the more he'll get himself into hot water.